I made Zelda in Unreal Engine 5 with super realistic graphics in only a few hours. The result ended up amazing, so stay until the end. Honestly, the new Tears of Kingdom graphics are not the greatest. I mean, like, which is totally fine, but how could Zelda look with Unreal Engine 5's power? Well, let's find out. The first thing I needed was the character, which was going to be Link, of course. But as my modeling skills are not the greatest, I went and stole, borrowed a really good Link model in Sketchfab. Then I needed some animations, so I jumped into Mixamo to grab a few. I got an idle animation and a jog animation. With that done, I imported Link into Unreal and boom, there you go. I applied the materials and textures to him, which took me a lot of time. And then created a blend space so that the animations will change depending on the speed. Look at this, Zelda already made. Thanks for watching, guys. I'm very bad with jokes. So now we could walk around with Link, but we needed an open world to explore, right? I created a new level and made a landscape using procedural generation. I have a tutorial on that. Then I got a pack that included very nice grass and boom, there you go, nice and easy. It was already looking pretty cool, I'm not gonna lie. But, you know, you can only walk around an empty map. Is that even considered a game? Yeah, I have many things to add. I added an ocean. Yeah. I then began using Unreal Engine's 5.2 new tools. And one of them was the procedural content generation framework. It allowed me to make nodes and spawn vegetation in real time in a matter of seconds. As you can see, this added a lot of life into the world by just adding some trees. I also have a tutorial on that. Now yes, how cool! After that, I added some rocks too. Alright, so now we could walk around a beautiful map, but let's add some life into it. In Zelda, we have many creatures roaming around, so I had to do the same. Does that even look the same? Yeah, it does. I imported this creature that I also used for my avatar recreation video, check that one out too. I implemented a simple AI for them and look, very cool, they're walking around. Cool. A thing that I really like about the new Tears of Kingdom are the floating islands, so let's add them. I found this model once again in Sketchfab and started placing them in the world. They look interesting, but empty. Let me add some foliage to them too. I painted some grass and trees to make them more alive, I guess. Now yes, look at this! Alright, it was time to add one of my favorite mechanics, gliding. What I did was change the player's gravity and air control when falling and pressing the glide key.
Oh, hell no.
Don't worry, it will improve, trust me. A very important thing needed was the gliding animation, because... So once again, I grabbed a nice animation from Mixamo. Alright, now yes, but we need one more thing, the glider itself. So I went again to Sketchfab and imported this model into Unreal Engine. I placed it into my character skeleton and look at this, now yes. We already had a beautiful world, but let's add some sounds. I started by playing some footsteps, then some forest sounds, and lastly gliding air sounds. I also added some dust. Everything was coming together. Right now it was a bit boring.
What did he say?
So let me add a club to Link. Once again, I found a model in Sketchfab and added it into my player's skeleton. And then got an animation, and there we go. But there was a problem, and it was that we couldn't attack the creatures. So let me change that real quick. Alright, now yes, we can hit creatures. I also implemented camera shake, sounds, and neighbor hit effects. Now this was a bit unfair, as the creatures could not attack back. So I added to the AI that it can chase you, and if you attack them, attack you. But as the heat effect was a bit too plain, I added a heat reaction animation, and with that it feels much better now. Alright, with that done, this is the final result. Now have in mind that this was a quick challenge that I did in a few hours. Breath of the Wild or Tears of Kingdom have many more features. This was just for fun to see how Unreal can make Zelda shine. Like and subscribe, and let's check it out. That's it guys, if you enjoyed the video, I would really appreciate you could like it and subscribe to my channel. I have lots of Unreal Engine 5 videos and tutorials, so check them out. Join my Discord server and follow me on all my socials. Giveaway coming pretty soon too. With all that said, bye bye.